Big money.
Big money. This man is all money. He is Pat Sajak. Hey, Pat.
How you guys doing? Isn't that song just warms the cockles of my heart?
I'll bet it do.
I thought Vanna used to do that. Hey, I got.
Hey, hello.
Hey.
Yeah, how are your cockles?
They're fine. They're warm.
You know what? I like my cockles warm, but that's just me.
That's all right. Don't go in the pool, though.
That's
So what are you guys doing? You have some new bonus round?
Yeah, we do. As a matter of fact, starting this very evening, people go to the bonus round have an opportunity to win as much as $100,000. We're pretty excited about that.
Now, what is this? What's the format of the game? Is it just the same game?
Well,
only
you see, there's a letterboard. Oh, you mean
is it the same game? Only now they're just jacking up the pot, or
yeah,
is there
pretty much? Pretty much. We play the bonus round pretty much the same. The only difference is now, the way it stands now, there are 5 envelopes you pick, and if you solve the puzzle, we open it up, and there's either a car or $25,000 cash. Now there will be a sort of miniature version of the wheel that has 24 spaces on it, and you spin it, and each of the spaces has a prize in it, which you get if you solve the puzzle. It's either $25,000 cash or a luxury car, and one of those spaces contains $100,000. So, it's there every night, and there you go.
Now, you have been doing this show for 20 years.
Yeah, I
which
know.
is unbelievable. Pat, how old are you now?
The odd part is I'm 32.
Yeah, they just froze him in time when he started the show.
Because here's the thing. I remember watching you do the weather in L.A. on CanBC.
Yeah.
And you did that for how many years?
I did that for 5 years. I must be very elderly.
But you still only look like you're in your 40s.
Well, you're a kind man, and there'll be something extra in your envelope this week. But when you're on the air every night, people don't notice as much that you're getting old and decrepit. It's like when you go to a high school reunion, the people you haven't seen in 20 years look awful. The people who live next door to you and you've seen every day look about the same.
Have you ever, be honest with us girls here, have you ever had a nip and a tuck?
No, I swear to you. Not that I need to swear to you, but I'm telling you.
Or you can swear at me.
He's timeless.
I'm genetically blessed in in that sense.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, so I haven't. And I can't, it's easy to say, I guess, when you don't have, things hanging off you, but I can't imagine having someone come at me with a knife. And the other thing about plastic surgery, and you see a lot of it in L.A., of course, is when, like, a 97-year-old woman walks in whose face is, so tight that she has no pores left.
Right.
People don't say, wow, she looks great. They go, she had her face done. So it kind of defeats the purpose, it seems.
Right. Everybody, it's like a toupee. Everybody knows when you're wearing a toupee. Why have it?
Most everyone,
you know what I'm saying?
And you think nobody does.
And everybody knows it, so what's the point?
Yeah, I don't think one of the great oxymorons is good toupee. I don't think.
That's right.
This is Pat Sajak, who's on this little show called Wheel of Fortune, which tonight they debuted the $100,000 bonus round. Do you guys have any kind of blooper show or blooper tape that's out?
We don't. We have the problem with people ask about funny stories that happen on the show. The problem is most of the time they're just funny in context. You know what I mean? It's because it's something that happened earlier. You refer to something else. It's mainly just people jumping up and down and getting excited. We do have a kind of they're not really outtakes because they're things that aired, but we have strung together, but not for sale, just kind of to sit around the office when we're bored and look at funny moments. But as I say, most of it is only funny just because of it happened on that day and it happened in a certain way.
Have you ever had some, co-ed leaning over to spin the wheel and pop out of her shirt or something weird like that happen?
That's what Barnes wants to see.
That's what Crash was hoping for.
That would make an interesting sound on the flippers on the wheel, too, wouldn't it?
Sure.
But no, that's never happened. I keep looking for that to happen, but it doesn't. We actually warn the players that, remember, you are going to be bending over here, and you ought to keep that in mind. But I would like a guy to get his tie caught up in there one day and just
pull him around the wheel
and hang himself. Yeah,
well, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be a good overhead shot.
Sure,
see him sort of spinning around. But that's just a dream of mine.
Leslie,
are you guys going to take the show on the road anymore?
Yeah, actually, we just got back from, and the shows will air in November from Miami, and later in the season we're going to Chicago and Las Vegas. So, yeah, we still 3 times a year or so we get out to other markets, and it's fun to do. We're very spoiled. We've been on the air, as you say, for 20 years. We've been the #1 show in syndication every ratings period for those years.
That's unbelievable.
It really is. I don't understand it, and I do the darn thing.
So what does that mean that you make per episode there, Pat?
Ooh.
It would just make you cry. It would, honestly.
I mean, let me ask you, because you are a young guy. Okay, you've been doing this for 20 years.
Yeah.
Could you see yourself doing this when you're Barker's age?
No.
Well, when do you turn away?
You could walk away right now and live comfortably for the rest of your life. How long have you ever sat down and said, I think when I'm 60, I'm done?
I have, and that's probably, you're probably in the ballpark. I just redid a deal, and I've got for several years. I think I have 4 seasons after this one, and I think at that point you really start to question it, because I enjoy doing it. Obviously, it's been very good to me. But you're right, you do get to a point. I remember Jack Nicholson was once offered a commercial, just an obscene amount of money for one day's work,
right?
And he referred to it as dead money. He said, "Why do I want to make dead money?" His point was, he said, "I'm going to live well the rest of my life. My kids will live well the rest of my life. Their grandkids will live well the rest of my life. Why do I need to?" And I'm not quite in that position. But you do get to a point where you say, maybe it's time for someone else to do this thing. It'd be more fun to actually leave while it's still popular anyway, before they have to drag you away. But I'll be there for a little while. Yeah, but you do evaluate that every time, sure.
Pat, good luck with the new thing tonight, the $100,000 bonus round.
Hey, thanks, guys. We'll try to give it away. Good to talk with you.
Thank you, Pat. Sajak.